Hey folks, this is Decoherent and welcome to a new Rimworld colony. So as you can probably guess from the title, today we are going to be starting off a low-tech tribal colony. Yes, this is another group of people who have decided that technology is the root of all of mankind's evil. They're not the first group of people to decide that the Enlightenment is the root of all mankind's problems, and they're just as wrong as the rest. But that's okay. So the tribal content in base Rimworld is a little thin, because you're not really expected to stay there forever. So there's a couple mods that we're going to be using in order to kind of flesh out the universe here. Primarily, we're going to be using the Tribal's Essentials, Tribal Raiders, and Faction Control mods. What the Tribal's Essentials mod adds is just all kinds of stuff. A bunch of new items, furniture, production spots, just tons of low-tech stuff. We'll kind of take a look at it as we go through there. Tribal Raiders adds, well, Tribal Raiders. That, along with Faction Control, is going to change a little bit about the rest of the world, too. I did just a ton of testing in a couple different colonies. I'd originally been thinking it might be kind of fun to stay a low-tech colony in the midst of, a high-tech wasteland. Yeah, that's a catastrophe. The very first raiders that show up with shield belts and pulse rifles just clear out your colony. So that wasn't so great. So I tried a couple other setups and I've decided that really, in order to kind of keep things playable, we are going to have to keep everyone else on more or less a tribal level as well. The Faction Control also disables the mechanoids. So we're not going to be getting poison ships and stuff like that, because with tribal weapons, they're essentially unbeatable. A short bow versus, like, a charge lance? Nope, not gonna happen. So besides those three mods, there's another handful of other quality of life mods that I usually use. A lot of them are unnecessary because we're not going to be developing any technology. I should have the mod list linked in the description so you can take a look at things as we go. We're going to be restricting ourselves a little bit. We've decided that electricity was the turning point between when the world was good and the world became bad. So we're going to keep ourselves on that side of it as well. So before we launch off here, as always, let me just remind you, if Rimworld looks like fun to you, please go buy the game. It's important to buy the games from the studios that we like so they can afford to keep making them. You should also seriously consider buying the soundtrack, because it's cheap, it's awesome, and composers do not get enough recognition. So, with that said, I set up a custom scenario to kind of help jumpstart us here. We're starting as a tribe with 3 people. We've got just a handful of stuff. We're actually going to tweak this just a little bit as we get going. Yes, the machine scourge has trampled humanity. So we're going to be playing on Cassandra Extreme as always. Let's kind of pick a planet. Now, obviously, when we're taking a look at our zone here, we are going to need someplace that's in a forest, because we are going to need just tons of wood. Just gigantic quantities. No electricity means that everything needs to be wood-fired. So, it would be fun to start in the middle of the desert, wouldn't it? Nah, that'll just get us killed. Let's see here. Forest. Sure, temperate forest. Let's look for some hills. Here, small hills, limestone, sandstone. Yeah, sure. Great. Fine. Make the map just a little bigger. What do we have for factions here? So we have... Well, that's interesting. So we have a couple tribes, a couple pirate bands, and then a couple of friendly traders. So that's kind of neat. Alright. So here's our people. So a couple things that I had to do was I had to crank shooting up just a little bit on everybody. It's higher than I'd prefer, but bows are incredibly worthless. The accuracy is just terrible. I had people running around spending an entire day-night cycle trying to shoot a turkey and failing to hit it even once. So, beyond that, there's just kind of a grab bag of stuff in here. Nothing particularly interesting. I don't think anyone is related. Nope. For equipment, we're going to be taking along some pemmican, some herbal medicine, a couple of stabby things, a couple of bows, and I've decided to take a bear, because bears are cool. And, frankly, we're going to need the help. So beyond that, I think we're set to go. Let's go ahead and let's get going. Yes, the machines have trampled humanity and been a scourge upon our lands. We have to throw off the shackles of this foolish quest for knowledge of the universe, the height of mistaken hubris. Well, alright. So that's the sales pitch. So our people have convinced themselves that electricity is where things started to go wrong, and they've decided to set out and build a no-tech utopia. So let's see how that works out. So here we are again. Let's go ahead and unforbid the map. What do we have here? I think this might be an ancient danger. I actually don't know if we still get those. Now for once, I'm actually kind of instinctively looking for steam geysers. We don't care. No electricity. Doesn't matter. Let's see. So let's just kind of pick a spot to back ourselves into. I like being kind of in the middle of the map. This lake will be helpful in some ways. how about we actually just kind of settle right in here? If this is an ancient danger, it will be really, really funny someday. I don't think that it is. Let's find out. Let's just test it real quick here. Because that would be pretty funny. I don't think we get them, though. Nope. No ancient danger. Okay, great. So a couple of you randomly, why don't you come grab a bow? Why don't you come grab another bow? You get the knife. Oh, there is an ancient danger. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, that'll be weird. Alright. And why don't you guys go ahead and equip some sidearms as well. Good job. And equip his sidearm. Okay, so maybe we don't want to back right up to the ancient danger. In that case, let's just settle over here. This is a fine area. I'm cool with it. Yep, this will be great. Leave ourselves for some walls. This should be plenty of space. I'm not particularly worried about the soil type. This is fine, 100% fertility. No big deal. So let's just throw a stockpile zone in here. Let's get people to start moving things. So taking a look at work. We'll kind of get the usual things set up. Firefighting, patienting, doctoring. Oh, I actually didn't realize I had 2 doctors. Here. That'll be nice. Bed rest, hauling. If you're not familiar with Haul Plus, this adds a separate task where people who are set to Haul Plus drop everything and go run after it. Handling, we are going to want to train. 6, that's it? Well, that'll be interesting. Alright. And we've got 1 hunter. Octopus can't hunt. That's fine. We'll get you a ranged weapon at some point, don't you worry. We'll put minimum construction, we'll put minimum growing. Actually, we won't. Plant cutting, sure. Anything? So you're going to want to do crafting. Oh, you guys are so bad at this. A 2. Alright, so why don't you grow then? And we're not going to have a lot of mining, so we'll turn that on. You can hunt and handle. We'll need to set up some smithing. That will probably be your job. Actually, it's not. It's going to be your job. Even though you're not as good at it, because I need you to do constructing. Even though you have a skill of 3. Oh, that's nauseating. Okay, that's good enough for right now. And now one of you people, I think one of you's a night owl, right? Yes. So we just need to avoid 11 to 18 o'clocks. So let's go ahead and let's set this up. And I've forgotten who that was. It was Combo, right? Yep. So, Combo, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and sleep from 10 to 18 o'clock. And then get up. Because there's lots of time for you to be doing things. Okay. And beyond that, I think we can go ahead and just get started here. Let's get everything moved over. It is a lot quicker without having to run all over the place and pick up, you know, stuff scattered all hither and yon across the map. So let's go ahead and let's get some walls set up. So some of the things that are added. Log walls. These are almost exactly identical to wooden walls. I think they have a few more hit points. Like, nope, they don't. They just look different. I like them. We'll use them. So for production, we have a bunch of different production areas. So we've got a crafting spot. We've got like a place to do stone chipping. We've got a place to do tailoring. We've got a place to do research. So we don't need to research these techs because that would be a problem. Smoke pit, dries and smokes meats. Sure, whatever. Furniture-wise, we've got some double sleeping spots. What else is added in here? I don't think there's much in here at the moment. Bedrolls, we'll get to that. Crafting basket. Oh yeah, this is the replacement for the workbench. Or for the tool cabinet, rather. Which we're not going to be using, of course. So if we take a look at research. This is a disaster. We can't even use traps right away. We have to research traps. We need basic workbenches so that we can get actual stoves. Tribal warfare will let us get some better weapons. We start with recurve bows, thank God. Otherwise, that would just be endless problems. They have higher accuracy, and they're better, so we're going to make some as soon as we can. More or less. So let's just use this as part of our back wall. That'll be fine. I don't know. Maybe kind of an area like this? Sure. So let's actually put our sleeping area up here, and then we'll enclose this area. Okay, so this just became the indoors. Isn't that awful? Alright. Good for you guys. Need colonist beds. Yeah, I know. We'll just plunk those in here. Here, have some sleeping spots. Sure. We'll set this as a roof area. Let's make sure that this turned into a home zone. It did. Let's turn that back off. It's so funny that we have an ancient danger. I don't know why it's really funny to me, but it just is. It's just hilarious. Okay, let's put all our food inside here for right now. Just so, like, wandering animals don't come and get it. Foods and medicine. Second highest priority. If you guys can go ahead and bring those in, that'd be great. We'll go ahead and we'll just cover this area. It's fine. Or it'll be covered at some point. It's not covered yet, but it will be. There, keep the roof up. Fine, awesome. Okay, and we are going to need to get... Wait, we get spacecraft chunks? I'm not sure some of these events should still be on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Spaceships, pshaw, we're not going to go anywhere near a spaceship. Gross. Can you even imagine a spaceship? Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get some wood chopped. Since, like I said, we need tremendous quantities of it. Now, we've got some pemmican right away. We're going to need to focus on berries in order to make more pemmican. That's going to be a little bit tricky. As soon as I have our basic structure put up here, we're going to start planting immediately, because we need to get these things going. We're going to have to grow a lot of stuff. We can't just use meals like we usually would, simple meals, because we don't have any way to store it. So, let's get that going. See, look, it's kind of log texture-y. Kinda. Not really, but sort of. Okay, we now have an indoors and an outdoors, so let's get some growing zones in. So first off, and unusually, I'm actually going to grow some berries. This is not something I usually do, but we do need a faster crop right away so that we have some vegetables available to us once we start collecting some meat. And then after that, we're going to need, let's say the usual, let's say some potatoes, right? And let's grow a bunch of corn too. That'll save us a lot of trouble. It's a lot of nutrition. It doesn't require much in the way of labor. So this will be corn. Like, I'm not kidding about needing to grow just a ton of stuff here. Corn, and we got to get some heel root up and running, of course. And heel root can be here. Given that our range DPS is going to suck, we are going to need tons of medicine. And heel root's all that we can do. So, there we go. Great, cool. Alright, labor away, my pretties. I should probably actually have 2 of you on growing for the moment, just to get things going. Destruction. Your name is Destruction? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. That is so cool. Now, unfortunately, I do need you to not be eating my food. So let's manage our areas. Let's set this to Animal Normal. The same incredibly boring name that I always use. Sorry. And let's keep you out of our food supply. Sorry, little guy, but you can go hunt your own food. We got problems here, alright? Delicious turkeys. Do we have any berries nearby so that I can turn it into something? So cooking is incredibly labor intensive. I do have the Feed the Colonist mod installed, but that doesn't work until you get up to actual stoves. It doesn't work with a campfire, and it also doesn't work with the next step up production thing, which is the stone oven. It's slightly better. And we'll make one soon. Oh, I forgot to give you a place to sleep. Sorry, buddy. Here, come sleep indoors. Combo laboring away. Yeah, this is going to take a long time. So we can cure meats or smoke them, I guess, and that lets you store them for a bit so they don't rot. And you can actually eat them cured. I don't remember what the disadvantage is. I think they taste okay. Maybe they're not as much satiation, something like that. But that gives us, like, an option, at least. So, alright. Like I said, guys, just keep chopping down trees. Just all the trees. If you see a tree, just chop it down. No joke. So I noticed that on this setup, Cassandra starts us off a little more slowly, and that's okay. So just kind of expect that we're not going to get any serious disasters for a little bit. Or maybe we will. Maybe this time will be even more exciting than last time. That'd be cool. Alright, let's get that stuff in. Okay, this is looking good. Come on, chop things down. And we're going to have to go ahead and get some production set up. So we can actually just do all of our cooking and slaughtering outdoors. There's no real need to... Well, we can't even build a refrigerated compartment. The only temperature control we have available to us is the passive cooler. This cools things off a little, but it only cools down to 59 Fahrenheit, and I don't know what that is in Celsius. Something like that. So, that's only going to be useful for indoors during heat waves. So instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a butchering slot outside here. Here, maybe. And we'll set this up to butcher creatures. And we have to actually carry them to the best stockpile, or else the bear will eat them, because of course he will. Because that's what bears do. Which is fine. Animal corpses inside. Alright, good. Let's get a little more of this done. And then we can go ahead and start hunting. So let's go ahead and let's get our campfire set up first. Campfire go here. As such. By the way, funny trivia, campfires require construction of 3. So if you start a colony and no one has 3, you can't even build a fire. It's incredibly embarrassing. So we're going to make pemmican, and we're going to do that forever. Just forever. Anytime you've got meat and vegetables available, turn it into pemmican. Just do it. And then after that... Oh yeah, we actually can't smoke things yet, can we? Whoops. I better build this whole stone oven thing, so we're going to need some stone. We've got some stone right here. How convenient. That's a waste of perfectly good granite, but whatever. That's fine. So let's take this apart. We're going to need that. Definitely. And let's get the floors out. Yeah, then there's rough stone paving. So I don't know what the benefit is here. It requires less materials. I don't know if it's less work or not. Barn floor. Oh, that's cool. What a nice texture. Okay, so that's cool. Turkeys, get out of here. Alright, and in here, let's let them keep blocks as well. Stone blocks. Yes, they're allowed. Okay, good. And let's just expand this a little so I don't forget about it. Sure, good job. So actually we don't even need this campfire. So, whatever. We'll get that taken apart. Okay, so we're going to have some granite here momentarily, so let's go ahead and let's just get this set up. We can put it... Oh, that's right, this can't be rotated. Yeah. There are some weird things in this mod setup. So just don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything will get taken care of. I don't actually know why you can't do that, but it's okay. Okay, good deal. So then once we get this built, then we will start hunting. Look how long it takes him just to take down a damn wall. You guys, you know what? Why don't you take out the floors first? The floors are way quicker. Pro tip. Taking the floors apart is quicker and you get the same materials. Look how much faster it is. Good for you. You are terrible at everything. There's just... you guys. I suppose it's to be expected. You are tribals. And therefore a little on the dumb side. Okay, take the rest of these walls apart then, please. Okay, cool. Actually, I know you're busy. Why don't you just haul these? Thank you. And why don't you just build this? Actually, can you build this? Yeah, you can build that. Come build this. And we need to get some walls up shortly. Not so much for defense, but to be able to keep animals out. Animals coming by and eating corn and heel root is incredibly obnoxious. Oh, an alpaca. Should we train an alpaca? Yeah. No, not hunt. Tame. Need meal source, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now in here, let's do this again. So, make pemmican. We're going to do this forever. They have to run back inside for ingredients anyway, so it's okay that they take it with them. And then also, we can smoke meat. And this makes it last a little longer. It's been cured for preservation, sort of tasty, but hard to chew. This is also an ingredient, so we want to do that forever, because we can't leave raw meat sitting around. And then we'll also set smoked raw meat for 40. This uses the same amount of materials per unit cooked, but it saves time running back and forth. Destruction is destroying things. Good for you, little buddy. Wonder if that's actually going to be enough crops. Well, we'll find out. Okay, we'll let them finish this up, and then it's wall time. And I need to get going on our research. So the other problem with starting as a tribal is that research takes a really, really, really long time. Like, a catastrophically long amount of time. You'll notice that those things are like, oh, you know, 30 research, 300 research, that's easy. No, it's not. It's terrible. We don't even need this granite. I don't know. It'll bother me if I leave it here. Okay. Oh, we've got some muffalo, too. Well, let's start off with turkeys. Delicious turkeys. We do have someone set to handle, right? Yeah, okay. But we also need vegetables in order to handle, so that's kind of annoying. Good job! Look at you! Nicely done. That's not what I was expecting. Good job. I expected you to flail around out there with your bow just forever. Because that's what tribals do. Alright guys, come on, hurry up. Yeah, like this. Visitors, hi. Yeah, I know, I need one of you guys to come cook. Is your problem. Who's supposed to be cooking? Oh, oops. I had that sent out hunt. My bad. You'd better come cook before we all starve to death. There's berries and stuff over here, but like I said, I'm going to try to hold on to that temporarily. Actually, no, I guess we just kind of have to eat them, don't we? That's okay. Come get some berries. It's all good. We'll get pemmican and stuff like that soon-ish. Yeah, hi visitors. Is there anyone nearby? Combo, come here. Why don't you trade with them? Oh, they don't have anything to trade. Well, get out of here then. Who asked you to come here? No one. That's who. Plunk, 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 plunk. Get over here. Don't try to do that from max range. You're bad at it. Much better. And why don't you haul it back, please? Thank you. So, crafting. Let's get some recurve bows going right away. They are better. They're not amazing, but they're better. And I'd like to have 3 of these, and they don't take very long either. So we'll get those going. And... Yep. So long. Bye. And let's go ahead and let's put some walls inside here. Ah. Names. And what should we call you guys? How about... Sure. That seems appropriate. Good job. Minor brick roast, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get some wooden walls up here. We'll give you guys... Should we give you guys good bedrooms? No. Why would I do that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Yeah, something like that. Do that. Okay, smoking meat. Excellent. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that you can just eat that. If I'm wrong, then that will also be kind of funny. And we need to actually mine some of this out. That's sort of funny. I have someone set to mine, right? Yeah. I'll just set that as highest priority after cooking. For no particular reason. Okay, who's supposed to be plant cutting? Nobody, really. Let's set that up here a little higher for octopus. And yeah, octopus. Uh-huh. Who's also pretty. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, guys. Alright, berries incoming. Very good. We're going to keep track of our leathers so that we can build bedrolls. That way they don't get the negative mood effects from sleeping on the ground, which is nice. Good job. A mad animal, a local squirrel. Ye gads, man. Alright. Well, we'll kill the heck out of it, so don't you worry. Shrew, are you hauling these? Yes. Come here. Let's see if the two of you can survive a squirrel attack. Where'd that squirrel go? Anyway. Wildlife. Squirrel. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, fade back up here. We'll have Shrew come help you out in just a moment here. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's see if they can survive it. So here we go. Oh, hey, wow. That is not what I expected to happen. I expected you guys to die. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, can you please haul these? Thank you. Berries are going along nicely. They will get done quite a bit more quickly than the potatoes will, so. Good, good. What are you doing? Oh, taming an alpaca. Are you any good at this? It'd be nice to have that fur and stuff. You have 10% chance. Alright. Whatever. Oh, good, you finished up at least one bow. Who does not have a bow? You do not have a bow. So equip that as your regular weapon. And I think I need to, yep, set that as sidearm. Good job. And you can go ahead and equip this as your primary weapon. Very good. Poor quality. Yeah, that's about what I expect from you guys. Okay, let's keep chopping down trees. I may have mentioned that we need a lot of lumber. So let's just go ahead and let's keep going on that. And we've got some mud over here somewhere, which is mildly disappointing. Let's actually check this with the floor trick. This is much easier. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll give ourselves another place to put an exterior wall. So let's just get the wall thing going here. And yeah, we'll have the main entrance be over here somewhere. So here, just throw up a wall. It's fine. Put the wall right next to this mysterious hole in the ground. Welcome to summer. Glad to be here. Shouldn't you be cooking this meat before it rots? I think you should be. Can you wake up soon? Oh, I guess you can. It's the middle of the night. Whatever. Minor break risk. Yeah, well, deal with it. I didn't ask for your input. I said labor away long into the night. There's a difference. Oh yeah, I could probably put some doors in here. And put your beds in here. Wouldn't that be nice of me? It would indeed. So let's go ahead and let's put a dumping stockpile down here. Or actually, we'll just put in a regular stockpile down here. And this will only be for stone chunks. So stone chunks. And then it's okay if blocks go there too. That's fine. And then we'll set up minor break risk. Yeah. And then we'll set up a stone chipping production area so that we can chip things into other things. Chip stone blocks into other things. So do forever. This you can just drop on the ground. That's fine. And once again, let's set a halfway decent radius, and we'll suspend that for now. We don't need it at this exact moment. Okay, good job, guys. You have successfully made bedrooms. Alright, and we're going to need to get some hunting up very quickly here because we need some leather. So what do we have nearby? We've got Muffalo. That would be fine. Slow things down here a second so I can take a look. What do we have that's nearby, though? You're a really long ways away. The thing is, we need some Muffalo, like long term. We have to have some Muffalo. Let's just try to tame one Muffalo. I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. Why don't you come hunt this? Actually, wait, hold on. Let's pick a lot of the same things so we can actually make stuff. Let's hunt 2 Muffalos. Sure. And more turkeys. We'll just hunt all the turkeys. Here's another turkey. Turkey. Alright, good. Combo. Sleep faster. I'm worried about this meat. Okay, so here's a question. They call us. A, we're ignoring them. And B, we have a speaker? Really? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I'm just saying. Low food, yeah, I know. We're working on it. So meat, the smoked meat counts as, you know, it counts as an ingredient. I think they can eat it raw. Well, as is. I've never actually tested that theory, so that might even not be correct. So we'll just find out. Okay, so let's finish up our wall area. So we can just enclose, let's say, oh, I don't know. Here, something like this. This will give us a nice big area. Don't worry, I'm going to straighten it out. Sure. let's do that. And let's clean up our home zone then. We don't want to be cleaning the entire world, right? Right. Better. Okay. Now all we have for security is sandbags and earthen mounds. Not exactly astonishing, like, bit of defenses here. These provide 30% cover. Oh no, they're 50%. Oh, nice. Okay. That's still a little less than sandbags, but I don't really feel like mining at the moment, so we'll just not do that. Yeah, we really are low on food, aren't we? Okay, well, let's keep harvesting. It'll give you guys something to do. Maybe not. Is that really it in the near area? Yeah, whatever. Okay, and let's get our research going. So once again, we'll just have a research spot. Because that's the kind of lazy people we are. And then inside as well, let's put a torch in here. There we go. Nicely done. You guys are killing it. Hey, 58 turkey leather, so we can make our first bedroll. Hooray! Won't somebody be excited to have that? Hey, you tamed a muffalo. Fantastic. Okay, let's add another animal area then. And we need to call this grazing. That actually makes sense too, doesn't it? It's not the usual thing. Okay, grazing. Don't wander too far. So we're gonna have to come shear you and stuff like that. So, just something like this. You should have plenty of room to eat. And we're gonna add a sleeping spot for you so that I know where you are, so that we can come heal you. Oh, don't leave this out here. One of these idiots will come and eat it. Oh, we do have deer right here. Yeah, let's get a couple. That's nice and close. Not that anyone's hunting exactly, but that would be a good idea. Combo should be. Except he's sleeping. That's okay, though. They'll get to it. Oh, there we go. Good job, Shrew. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's tame a male muffalo as well. Here, 3. That's a good age. Yep. You can suggest names. Either in comments or I have a Discord server linked as well, and that's honestly a much better way to get a hold of me. And here's our first raid. A group of raiders. And by group they mean one guy named Crab. The Steel Shiv. Wow. A psychopathic pyromaniac with bloodlust. Alright. That's a hell of a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Let's add an animal safety zone. I've never really thought of good names for these beyond, like, animal safety. Here, come on in here, guys. There, great. They'll get hungry, but it's okay. Okay, Shrew, I see you hanging out here. Why don't you go ahead and haul these? Thank you. What are you doing? Hauling medicine, that's fine. Again, that's going to be a huge issue. Actually, now that you brought that inside, why don't you come get these? Should have our raid kicking off momentarily here. Alright, here we go. Everyone. Come here. Come get behind the earthen mounds. Not that it really matters against a melee, but it makes me feel good about myself. So, let's test out these bows. You all do have bows, right? Yes. Come on, Shrew, you can do it. Set your defensive positions, which will save me a bunch of time in the future. If you haven't seen this mod, when you have just a colonist running around, they have a button here labeled defensive positions, and you hit that, and they get drafted and run to the same spot, and it saves you just a ton of effort, if you remember to set it up like I often do not. Alright, here we go, guys. Put them down. You can do it. Hey, you hit him. Come on. So close. Nice. Very nice. Good job, team. He doesn't need that stuff. Obviously, we're not going to try to recruit a pyromaniac. I mean, don't even be ridiculous. Here, why don't you just melee him to death? It's not worth the effort at the moment to try to keep a bunch of corpses around for destruction to eat, so we're just not even going to bother. It's fine. Jeez, that took you a while. Nicely done, I suppose. Alright, well done. You guys survived your first raid. Hooray! And on that note, let's actually go ahead and let's take a break here. So, if this looks exciting to you, please feel free to subscribe or leave a like or whatever. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.